8 amazing type of posts that are known to increase engagement or motivate someone to go ahead and buy whatever it is that you have to offer. So let's get into it. What's up, ladies and gents? It's Nikki Sean, and you are tuned into my channel, Hey Nikki, where I create content for creatives, freelancers, and entrepreneurs who want to take their business or brand to the next level. And so today's video is all about posting on social media and what to post and how to post. So some of these posts may be familiar to you, some of them may be new, and even if they are familiar, I hope that I shed some light on them and give you a new outlook or a new intake on how you can use these type of posts to really increase engagement or up your sales when it comes to your brand or your business, okay? And y'all, I'm going to be looking at my notes because this is a lot of information and I want to make sure that I don't miss anything, okay? The first type of post I'm going to talk about is motivational posts. And this is a good one because it really plays on people's emotions, and everyone likes a good pick-me-up or a good success story. It really makes people feel like you are speaking directly to them. It gives your brand a sense of humanity and relatability, which is really good and really important when you want to increase sales. But you want to make sure that whatever you are posting is in relation to your target audience and your niche. If you are a natural hair blogger, you might not want to create a post, a motivational post about fitness. It's not really going to help people fall in love with your brands or with whatever it is that you have to offer. Okay, so the next one on my list, and this is a really, really good one, especially for businesses, is social proof and reviews. It sucks, and I have to say it, but no reviews typically means no sales. It takes a lot out of someone to be that first person to buy something when there are no reviews. Another good thing is that reviews create a domino effect. It almost gives the sense of urgency and demand why they need to buy your stuff. So if someone's reading reviews and, oh, this is good, oh, this is great, oh, this did this was so amazing, it almost like makes your heart race a little bit. You're like, yeah, okay, I need to buy this one. Let me go check out. So I would suggest if someone leaves a review on your website to take a screenshot of that and post it on your social media, get people to leave shout outs, unboxing videos, before and after photos, customers actually wearing your product, testimonials, etc. These are all really good ways to create customer reviews or social proof. The next one on this list is cliffhangers. A lot of people do not know about cliffhangers, or maybe you have seen them and you just didn't know what it was. But cliffhangers work really well. And the whole point of a cliffhanger is to leave somebody wanting more so that they go and click on a call to action. So you give them some type of information, whether it's in a video or whether it's in a post, and you excite them in some type of way. And to get the information that they want, they have to be redirected to either your website, to a blog, to something else. And between you and me, I decided to put them on this list because I've clicked on a few of them. Do you want to know how to make $5 million in 1 month like I did? Well, here's how I did it. Click here to find out more. Here's Jenna. She lost 60 pounds in 7 days using these top 3 things. Click here to find out more. That's an example of a cliffhanger. I feel like that was so cheesy, but y'all get what I'm saying. Cliffhangers are also really good to run ads on. And so it'll pop up in random people's feed on Facebook or Instagram, and you have the options of targeting who you want that particular ad to pop up on. Moving on. Oh, this is a fun one. Okay, next on my list is entertaining posts. And I have a really good example, and that's this lady here, Celeste Barber. She is hilarious, and she has over 6 million followers, and the only thing she does is kind of like imitate celebrity photos that go viral in her own way, and she is super funny. Most people are scrolling on Instagram, Facebook, or any social media outlet for that matter during their leisure time. So if you can bring forth some type of way to make them laugh, because everyone knows laughter is good for the soul, then they are more likely to follow you or actually just engage a little bit more on your particular page. Memes and viral posts that relate to your brand are probably the quickest, easiest, and most effective way to drum up engagement and followers. The only con about entertainment posts is that it doesn't really increase generation of sales, but it does again give your brand personality and make you a little bit more relatable. If you're avoiding these type of posts because it makes your feed look messy, then you can always make it and then a week or so just go back and delete it after it served its purpose. And I want to urge you all to make entertainment posts, because when you post something and it gets a lot of engagement, you will pick up on the IG algorithm. And if you keep consistently posting after that and constantly getting that much engagement, Instagram will more than likely pick up that particular post and start showing it to other people or making it pop up in different feeds and things like that. Okay, so the next one on my list is educational posts, and these are really great because they create a lot of value for your target audience. Educational posts are known to gain attraction, especially if the information is free. However, you do want to be careful not to give away too much free information, especially if the product that you are selling is your expertise. So for instance, if you're a lawyer or a counselor, then you want to just give enough, but not too much. A really great way to create an educational post is to create some type of problem and present the solution. Another thing that I really like about this particular category is that it builds brand expertise. So if you're creating educational posts, it gives a sense to your audience that you know what it is that you're talking about. And that is so important because it's also telling people why they need to buy from you. Now your target audience feels as if their life has been bettered in some type of way. They now know something that they didn't know before. Their knowledge was expanded, and this alone creates a sense of value to them, and they are more likely to hit that follow button or buy something that you have to offer. Okay? Yay! Next on my list is conversational posts. And these basically ask questions that relate to your brand or business in order to get your audience to write something underneath. So for instance, if you're a beauty blogger, you can say, put your favorite makeup line down below. You can really also ask general questions just to get engagement going. For instance, you can say, please give this video a thumbs up and let me know where you're at. I'm curious to know where you're watching from and if this is helpful. So shout out your city and state below and give me a heck yeah if you find this video helpful. Y'all see how I just did that? Conversational. Okay, and keep it going. So this is really good, especially for YouTube and again for Instagram, because the more likes and the more engagement that you get, the higher likely you are to get picked up by that algorithm. The next one is kind of fun, and I don't do these as much as I should, but I'm going to try and implement them into my business practices, and that's personal or behind the scenes type of posts. Be honest, be transparent as possible, share your ups and the downs of the business and your personal life if it applies. You can do behind the scenes of daily operations. This really legitimizes your business. Along with legitimizing your business, it gives your brand personality. People like to shop with people. If people feel like they can connect to you, connect to your brand, you have a higher likelihood of increasing that engagement, increasing your follower base, and increasing those sales and that revenue as well. Doing personal or behind the scenes type of posts really invites people into your world. They feel like they're going along the ride with you. If you're a YouTuber, a good way to do this is doing vlogs, a day in the life. You can go live, you can do Instagram stories, or just post pictures of you packaging up the products, post pictures of you printing out labels and doing little things like that. You'd be surprised how much authenticity and, like I said, legitimacy it actually brings to your brand. So if you don't have those reviews and that social proof, then this is definitely something that you want to do to kind of get that authenticity up so people will start to buy from you. Number 8 on my list, but don't click off yet because I have a bonus one, which is going to be a really, really good one. So number 8 on my list is brand products, which should be obvious. If you're selling something or if you're trying to build your personal brand, you want to make sure that whatever it is that you were trying to offer or sell, you have really good, engaging photos of it. Take pictures at different angles. Be as descriptive as possible when it comes to telling what the merchandise is, what it's made out of, the ingredients, if it's an edible item. A good example of product posts could be flat lays, where people take like a solid white background and they strategically place different items on that background, and then they stand over it and they do an overshot. And that's a really good way to get a lot of products in one image. Okay, so those are the top 8 posts that I have for you. However, I have a bonus one, and this one is sure to increase engagement and get people to comment all kinds of crazy stuff in your box if you're down for that, and that is controversial posts. You guys, if you really want to get those comments coming, then post something that you know is going to arouse people's emotions, whether it has to do with politics or matters of the heart. Controversial posts will get the job done. Okay, so there you have it. I really hope that this was helpful or insightful in any way. And if it was, please leave a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe